So why choose Tacoma over Seattle? By the end of this video, you're gonna see that Tacoma offers much more affordable homes in luxury areas, and with those areas, it offers amazing amenities. And for our first stop of the day, I'm here in front of 4105 North Ferdinand Street. Now guys, this place has a garage, and I'll explain to you why I'm pointing that out, is because in Tacoma, that can be very unique. In some areas. Usually places like this, the garage would be either in the back of the home with an alley, or it wouldn't have a garage at all, like all of these other properties over here. I don't know if you guys can see. Most of these do not have garages, and that's the type of homes that you get in Tacoma. You just have the house and no garage. So if you have a garage, it's a luxury. Now, this place here is 3-bed, 3-bath, 1,360 square feet for $600,000. Now, you may think that's a lot, you may think that's a little, but I gotta tell you, if you climb on a ladder and look over there, you got a view down the street. Now, you're not paying for that, but let me tell you what you are paying for. Let's run over here. You have Jane Clark Park right over here. Literally, over here is our house with my Volvo, and then you have the park. How cool is that? Can you imagine, like, even if you don't have a yard, which over there you do, you have a nice picketed fence and everything, you just send out your kids over here. You can see that family playing in the background with their kids. You got a playground over here. You got a basketball court over here. And in fact, another house we're gonna see later is just on the opposite side of the park, our most expensive one for the day. But how cool is this? You get a place for $600,000 and you live right by a park. And over here, it's a little dead end. And you know what the bonus about this is, from what I can see? There's no tents up. You'll see places in Tacoma with tents, but this area is very upkept. In every big city, you have tents, it doesn't matter. You know, as long as you like the neighborhood, it's very important to check out the streets. One tip that I always tell people when they're thinking of buying a home and that you guys are moving out of state is typically we compile a list of like 10 homes that you like to see. And then if you're flying into town, I have you drive through the neighborhoods to see which ones you want to mark off the list, right? And if you're not able to do that, then I can do that for you as part of my services. And then that's how we narrow down which areas you like, which areas you want to live in, and more. So with that, let's head over to local hotspot number 1 for the day. Now, when it comes to local hotspots, by far, this is one of the most popular spots here in the North Tacoma area. We're standing in front of the fire station over there. You got the Madison 25 apartments over here, and we are in Proctor. Now, the Proctor district, it's an amazing little area in the heart of Tacoma. Proctor district is really small. I think it's one of the smallest areas here in Tacoma. What's really cool about it, I guess I'm really excited, is you get an amazing place to live with all of these amenities around here. Like I mentioned in a different video, we have over 70 businesses here in Proctor. You have bowling over here. You have the farmer's market. You have Cactus, which is like a Southwest kitchen type of vibe. You have Madison 25 apartments, which I mentioned before as well. And these are amazing apartments for you guys to live in if you do not want to actually buy anything right now. Now, even though we have these crazy interest rates at over 8%, there are some good opportunities for you to buy right now, and we can actually buy down the interest rate into the 5% mark. But what's really cool about Proctor also is Metro Market, which I mentioned before. Metro Market, I'm telling you, everything you need. Frankly, I don't even know why Safeway is across the street, because they're not even a competitor to Metro Market. Metro Market, you have the freshest groceries, you have the freshest flowers, you have the freshest cookies, the freshest coffee, the best wine. You have absolutely everything that you can think of or need of. There's even a place for you to sit and kind of enjoy your meal. A lot of people come in who are construction workers. They sit down, they grab their meal at the buffet. They have really good sandwiches. They can heat them up for you as well. Again, Safeway, I don't know why it's here. This parking lot here is packed. Safeway, I don't know if you can see, but they have a whole missing row in the back. So I'll see you guys at the next location. And now for our second stop, we are at 4314 North Baltimore Street, and it's minutes away from our first 2 stops of the day. Now, what's really cool about this place is it's 4 beds, 2.5 baths, and it's just about 2,600 square feet. Now, when it comes to eco-friendly living, this place has got it all. You got solar panels, you got a tankless water heater, right? We're all about efficiency here in the Pacific Northwest. Now, I want you guys to kind of take a look at the neighborhood over here. This is just minutes away, like I said, from the very first home that we saw with you. And there's also a view of the water just down the street here. And take a look, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a little garden area up top on the top of this home here. This home was actually built in 2020. Now, our third stop for the day is brand new construction, but honestly for me, this is as good as of brand new construction as it could get up here. Let me explain what I mean by that, because I just confused myself. Let me tell you this, if I was to choose a brand new home versus one that's about 2 to 3 years old, I honestly would choose something like this, just because brand new homes, like I'll mention in the third home, just because brand new homes have issues sometimes that you notice right away. Now, a house that's about 3 years old probably already had, if it had any kind of issues, it was already fixed by the builder and their builder's warranty. So what you see here should be what you get. Like I said, built in 2020, the roof is still good. You have all these amazing amenities of the home, right? It's very eco-friendly. And anyways, for those reasons, I would prefer something like this versus a brand new one because, well, I'll share a little story with you at the third stop. So anyways, but this home here, like I said, again, let me show you the neighborhood over this way. There's no construction going on here. I think this is just because of Halloween. Let's move on to local hotspot number 2. It's one of my favorite spots around here in Tacoma. I take my kids there all the time. And by all the time, I mean maybe twice a year in the summers when it's nice. But it's a very good spot to go to. So I'll see you guys over there. And right here, guys, is local hotspot number 2, and it's Point Defiance Zoo, Point Defiance Aquarium, and Point Defiance Park. All right here in Point Defiance. Anyways, I'm standing amidst, this is a, what's it called? National Geographic episode now. So guys, I'm standing in front of some geese and ducks right here filming this video. Anyways, what I love about this park is taking the kids here. I mean, just getting a picnic over here, right? Sitting down, having a blast, enjoying the views just from over here. Right across the street over here, we have the water views. You have the rose garden over there. You have a pond. And up the street over this way, that's where you can go towards the aquarium and the zoo. And it's an amazing time with the family. During summer months, even now, the place actually gets pretty busy. What's also cool is you have the Science and Math Institute here in Point Defiance, and the students that go there, they actually go over to the zoo and the aquarium as part of their projects. So if your kids go to school here, they're going to be visiting this place pretty often. So that was our local hotspot number 2. Let's head over to our next location. Alrighty, now for the most expensive stop of the day, we have 4103 and 4101 North Orchard Street. North Orchard Street is quite a busy street. I mean, I'm just standing here for a few seconds and I already have like 10 cars that pass by me. Anyways, what's really cool about these places, guys, is it's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and it's over 2,500 square feet, but it's brand new construction. I mean, this is pretty much as luxury as it gets around this part of town, this part of North Tacoma, besides you having a water view. Now, there are better homes out there, but this is a good median for you guys to expect for 1.195 million, essentially 1.2. We'll see what these places actually sell at, but right now they're at 1.2. And like I mentioned, brand new construction. This is what you can expect on the higher end here in North Tacoma. And usually houses like this, they typically don't have garages. A lot of places over here in Tacoma, we just don't have garages, like I mentioned before. In the back over here, I don't know if you can see the older house over there. But besides that, there's not much more action. And you got some parking over here. Maybe not the best opportunity when it comes to parking, but hey, it is what it is. $1.2 million, brand new construction. I mean, with homes like this, you don't have to worry about repairing anything for usually the next at least 5-10 years, one would hope. I gotta tell you, the first home that I bought that was new construction, I bought it back in 2017. It was my very first home I ever bought. That home had problems within the first 6 months. We had our shower leak, we had black mold. The builder didn't want to repair anything at all on that property. He ghosted me. I couldn't get a hold of him. And we ended up filing a claim against his bond, and we got $12,000, which thankfully was enough to repair the issue that was at hand. But I gotta tell you, this is why, and I made that mistake, this is why you need to make sure that the builder gives you at least a 1-year warranty on all of their work and all of the materials used, because if you don't get a warranty, you could very well end up in a situation like I was in, where now I had to call every friend, family member, and every favor in order to get it done within that $12,000 budget, because bathroom remodels, I don't know about you guys, but they're expensive, especially with all the fluctuation of the materials over the last few years. Yeah, they're not getting any cheaper, I can tell you that with inflation. This might be a bad idea, but maybe stock up on some extra material, because who knows? But okay, not to scare you guys. Realistically though, you should be fine for the next, like I said, 5-10 years. With a roof like that, you should be fine for the next 25 years. It's a standard composition roof. If you want to minimize your chances of having issues with the home that you buy a new construction home. There you go. So anyways, off to the next stop to see our last local hotspot. And guys, for our last and final local hotspot, we are here in Point Ruston, standing in front of the Jewel Box Cafe. Okay, this is one of the best cafes here in the area, guarantee you. They have amazing sandwiches, they have amazing coffee, and it's by far, like I said, one of the best places. Now, over here, right behind me, you have a pizza place. You have the Wildfin Grill as well, which is a really good seafood place. And like I always mention, you have a Silver Cloud Hotel. This is the newest addition. You have an older one down Ruston Way as well. But Point Ruston, I should say, is one of the hottest places to come to during the summer, during the fall, during the winter, during the spring, doesn't matter what season you're in, one of the best areas that you can visit over here. So I wanted to showcase this for you a little bit. Right now it's in the evening time, so it's a little bit more quieter, but typically all these streets here are filled with people, kids, people bike riding, and shoppers. So wanted to showcase this for you guys. And it looks like we have some commercial space available. So if you have a business, come on down to Point Ruston and take up that space. Anyways, guys, hope you had a blast today with me. It's been a pleasure shooting this video and kind of showing you all the different areas of Tacoma. So if you're looking to move to Tacoma or the surrounding area, don't forget to hit that notification bell and that subscribe button, or book a Zoom call with me so that I can help you make that smooth move over to Tacoma, Washington. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.